Now this brings us to our next lesson. Hello everyone, welcome. We'll be talking about string functions here. For an operation of a string, there are multiple things that can be done on it, ranging from getting the number of words in a string, number of letters in a string, the position of a particular number or position of a particular alphabet in a string, replacing and searching for values in a string, and so much more can be done with the string function. Now, the first thing we're going to be checking is the string length. The PHP string length function returns the length of a string. That is, if we have a string length, a word with hello world, and we use the string length function on it, we have the output of 12. We also talk about the word count. In PHP, word count functions count the number of words in a string. Let's go ahead and show you what they look like. Alright, so we are back to our editor and we have the string length function with our x and the string word count with our x also. Now we head over to our browser and refresh. We have that we're having 16 and 2. Okay, I didn't add a break. So if I'm to echo a break tag, we have that the first one, the string length is 16 words and the string word count is 2 words. Hello world is 2 words. The next one we have string reverse. The string reverse function displays a string in the reverse order. We have the string position. The string position function searches for a specific text within a string. If a match is found, this function returns the character position of the first match. If no match is found, it returns false. That is, we say for hello world, we can search for the position of world in the string. Let's go ahead to the browser or to our text editor and see what that looks like. Okay, now we are back to our text editor. I have a variable here of x which says hello everyone, I am a backend developer at UDevop. Now we are going to do both for the string reverse and we're also going to do for the string positioning. So to make it easy, let me add a few text to it. Say so we know which of the function it is. Then we copy it so as to know the string post function. Okay, so we go ahead to our browser and we reload, and we have the string reverse. For the string reverse function, we have it reversing hello everyone, I am retrieved from behind. And now we're going for the string post function. We have in 23. So it's telling us that the variable for backend was found on the number 23. If we go back to our variable and count it, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So backend started from the number of 23. So that is why we can see that it's written at 23 as the output. Now we also have another function here called string replace. String replace replaces some characters with some other characters in a string. That is quite simple. We have string repose. The string repose function finds the position of the last occurrence of a string inside another string. That is, the syntax is to find the last occurrence of a string inside another string. Alright, so let's go back to our text editor and see how that works. So now we have the string replace function here, and we have the string replace function, string replace, misplace it, and for string replace it takes 3 parameters. The first one is what we are searching for, the second one is what we want to replace it with, and the third one is the variable we want to perform the operation on. So if we go ahead and save it, I head straight to our browser and reload, we have everyone, I'm a full stack developer at UDevop. Now, the backend we have here initially has been replaced by the full stack we have here. So it can display now that I am a full stack developer at UDevop. Okay, coming back here, for the string irrepos, we said the function finds the position of the last occurrence of a string inside another string. I'll be giving you that as an homework to find out how this can be used on your own. Now we have the substring. The substring function returns a part of a string. It has the syntax substring, the string, the start, and the length. We're going to be using these following strings to echo out and see what we have from each different one. Line here, which is hello world, and we are having the startings. So what the substring does is it takes a part of a code and it looks or counts from the number of letters. Now the first one example here is saying if you have a word hello world, if you have a statement as hello world, it's going to count 10 places from the beginning of the word. If you have hello, it's going to count just one. It's going to remove one word from it. Minus says it's going to start removing from behind. Minus 8 means also it's going to remove 8 numbers or 8 letters from behind. Then we have the second one. We can use the start and the length parameters with different positive and negative numbers. You can tell it where to start counting from and where to count to. So for this one with 0, it means be in 0. 0 means start from the beginning and move 10 places into the writing. This one says start from the 6th character and move 6 places forward. This one starts from 0 and move -1 place, that is start counting from behind. This one is 0 and also to start counting from behind. So let us go to the browser and see. But before we do that, let me echo hello world here, so we can easily trace the number to see how we are doing. Okay, let me add a double break so we can significantly see the difference. So if we reload the browser, we have our hello world here as our baseline, and the first one says what? The first one says hello world 10 places. So if we go back to our browser, we can see from our hello world counting 10 numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We can see that the next thing is we're only left with D and exclamation, and that's what we have here. The second one says what? We should count one place. So one place, we're only removing the H. That's why we have the other hello world, and so on and so forth. -4 means start counting from behind. It's going to remove every other thing else and leave only the 4 that it counts from behind. The same thing for -8 means it's going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and delete every other thing in front. Note that every character in PHP is counted. Even a space in PHP also has a significant value and is counted. It's not an empty space, but it's a value of empty. So every string or every space in PHP is always counted. Okay, so before we call this a wrap, we are going to talk about this last part, which talks about the starting length and the start and the length of a parameters with different positive and negative integers or numbers. Now we are having this word hello world here. We are telling this to start from 0 and count to 10. We're also telling this to start from the 6th number and count to 6 places. Also, let's see what it looks like in the browser. If we reload the browser, we can see asking it to start from 0 and count 10 places forward means starting your number from 0. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's telling you that leave only these 10 things, start from 0 and count just 10 places, deleting every other thing that is left. So we're having hello world. The same thing, start from the 6th and delete every other thing that is left. So started from the 6th place means starting from the 6th and count just 6 places. It means we're starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are going to start from this, counting 6 places. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So nothing is left to delete. So that's why we still have our world displayed. So the same thing. So you can play around it and see how far it gets you and see what you can come out with it. Write a number, put in the counting spaces, and understand better how the string function with substrings work. See you in the next video.